Welcome to the world of curses. Meet Yuji Itadori, an ordinary teen caught in a battle against dark forces. Join us as we dive into his fight for survival power and the mystery of Ryomen Sukuna's curse. Get ready for a thrilling ride into the supernatural world of Jujutsu Kaisen. Episode 1, Ryomen Sukuna. Satoru Gojo stands over the unconscious Yuji Itadori with a calm yet amused expression. His gaze sharpens as he watches Yuji slowly begin to stir. Gojo looks down and casually says good morning. Yuji slowly opens his eyes, confusion clouding his face. His head throbs as he tries to sit up, blinking a few times to clear the dizziness. Yuji looks around, disoriented. Yuji, what? He hesitates, trying to piece it together. Yuji, which one are you right now? You look like. Gojo chuckles lightly, his usual confident smirk appearing. Gojo, I am Satoru Gojo, the person in charge of the first years at Jujutsu High. Yuji's confusion deepens as he tries to recall the unfamiliar term. Yuji Jujutsu. Gojo nods, his expression turning serious for a moment. Gojo Fushiguro. Yuji glances behind him, his eyes widening in surprise as he sees his hands knotted together. Strange, tattered pieces of paper are attached, their edges worn and stained. He looks down at his hands, a sense of unease rising within him as the bizarre sight sinks in. Yuji pulls at the knots, confused and unsettled. Yuji, what? Gojo's tone becomes more serious. Gojo, it is not the time to worry about other people, Yuji Itadori. He pauses for a moment before continuing. Gojo, a secret execution has been imposed on you. Yuji's eyes widen in shock. Yuji Itadori residence. A home is shown, quiet and still. The sound of a phone beep breaks the silence. Yuji picks up the call, his expression tense. Yuji, hello? This is Sugisawa. He listens for a moment, then responds. Yuji, I am Itadori. The voice on the other end is calm but urgent. Sugisawa, the one who just called. Yuji pauses, waiting for the next words. Yuji, yes. There's a brief silence before Sugisawa speaks again. Sugisawa, I haven't heard any reply. Did my grandpa say anything? The scene shifts to a hospital. Yuji, that's strange, I have told him. He pauses, then decides to ask. Yuji, wait, I'll ask. The nurse on the other end responds calmly. Nurse Mr. Itadori never rings the nurse's bell. It's actually kinda scary. Suddenly, the nurse's voice shifts and she calls out. Nurse Mr. Itadori, you have a call. Yuji's voice grows louder as he asks. Yuji, is there anything? Then, a loud yell interrupts the conversation. Grandpa shouts from the room, his voice rough. Grandpa, you want him to bring? So noisy. Tell him not to come. Enjoy the club activities. Join the club. Yuji listens carefully on the phone. Yuji, what's going on? The nurse responds, sounding confused. Nurse, did you hear that? Yuji? And the one about the club? Yuji nods. Yuji, thank you. I will be there tomorrow afternoon. Fushiguro walks across the school grounds, muttering to himself. It's silly to keep a special grade curse here. He opens the cabin door and finds it empty. Panic sets in as he looks inside. He quickly calls someone. What? I couldn't find it. What? The instrument shelter is empty. Are you serious? Maybe it went for a walk at night. I'm going to hit you. You can't come back without it. Fushiguro cuts the call, muttering to himself. I'll punch him next time. The scene shifts to a room where the soccer club is gathered. Congratulations, soccer club. It's about to start. Are you ready? Shasuke and Iguchi are busy with something inside the lone room. Here we go. Shasuke speaks up. Shasuke spirits, tell me what animal the council president is afraid of. Iguchi quickly answers. Iguchi, naked sea butterfly. Shasuke laughs. Shasuke, naked sea butterfly? That is so lame. Someone opened the door, surprising them, and says, Occult Club. They didn't look worried with Simle. Hey, it's the Plankton president, what's up? He kept going. Notice, on the table with a force. This research club doesn't have any real-world activity. We will take back the activity room according to the notice. Please withdraw quickly. You shouldn't underestimate my senior's president. Strange event archives. Setsuko Shasaki pull out the book and then she. What's that? You know the rugby field is locked up, right? Yes, because all the players have been hospitalized with sickness. Don't you find it strange? Rugby players are strong and healthy. It is said that they heard strange noises and cries. Bonk. Before they fell in. Let's take a look at this news report from 30 years ago. The disappearance of Mr. Yoshida from the construction company. The last witness information comes from here. Sugisawa Municipal High School during construction. What? Mr. Yoshida, who was running out of money, loaned from loan sharks and was targeted by the group behind it. This series of disturbances was the grievance of Mr. Yoshida, who was buried under the rugby field. No, it's Ixodes. A details is shown on screen. Ixodes, a large blood-sucking insect. SFTS caused by a bite could be fatal. Be careful. So what? The club is trying to unravel psychic phenomena. That's a serious activity report, isn't it? This is no place for child's play. The biggest problem in the end is Yuji Itadori. What? You are not at the occult club, you are in track and field. So this club did not meet the minimum requirement of 3 people as stated. What? Itadori. No, I wrote the occult club. I rewrote it. Takagi, the track and field coach. Itadori, we need you to win this national competition. A teacher who is worse than the students appears. You are so annoying, how many times do I have to say no? You can't say no. I can't. But I'm not a demon either. If you win, I will give up making you participate. Let's compete fair and square with track and field items. Sounds interesting, let's do this. Track and field coach Takagi versus Itadori. Is it a good thing to rewrite people's applications? Scene shift to the rugby field and Fushiguro walking on the ground, he says. What's wrong with the rugby field? Something moving inside a ground. Is a corpse buried down there? Even so, this curse is supposed to be a great curse. Is that the effect of the curse? A monster comes out from the beneath of the earth and climb on the pole. I can't pinpoint the location because the cursed breath is too strong. It could be at your feet or in the distance. Fushiguro unlocked the phone and opened the image while walking with some sort of thing inside it which is sealed and wrapped by the cloth and protected. This special grade curse is too tricky. Who brought it out? Where is it now? From behind, kids are talking, saying, "Come," and a ball fall on the ground. Takagi and Itadori are competing. What are they competing for? Okay. And man flexing his strength, and the ball he throws was 14 meters. Japan records 18 m 85 cm. Takagi is so strong, old, but still vigorous. Itadori, can you do it? Is Itadori famous? Itadori. A Kokichi Muta is saying Setsuko Shasaki something covering his mouth to do not let the other hear it too. I just heard that he made it through Sasuke. They call him the reincarnation of Mirko Krokop. Mirko hasn't died yet, right? He's called the Tiger of West Junior High. Too corny. Scene shift from Shasaki and Kokichi to Yuji. After the Yuji was ready, he asked, "Can I just throw it out?" And the man says, "Well, there's no rule to decide how to throw it. Sorry for choosing your unprofessional category to convey my sincerity." Yuji throws the ball effortlessly and the ball passes from over other and stuck on the pole of the post. And then the other measure team came to check. Well, that's about 30 meters. Scene shift to Yuji, who says, "Yes, I won it." Kokichi and Shasaki talking and saying, "He's a gorilla, not a tiger." That was the pitcher's move just now, right? Yuji came close to them and Sasuke says to Yuji, "Itadori, you are more suitable for sports clubs. You don't have to force yourself to stay at the occult club." What? You two like horror stories. But you can't go to haunted places without me. I am scared because I like it. And our school says that it's compulsory to join a club, right? From behind, a group of maids are clicking selfies with a man who was supposed to strong after Yuji haha. I can't play this kind of thing. Shaski tone changed from happy to creepy, evil smile happy face. You don't have to do anything, just a ghost member. It's the occult club anyway. Yuji moves his head and smile hey. Scene became normal like how it was liked. That's what I said. I have to go home by 5 for personal reasons. From behind, they are really cheering the man to click stunning pics. Yuji says, if you don't mind, let me stay. I also like the atmosphere of the occult club. We don't mind that. Yes. From behind, the Fushiguro walks in a frame and says, that guy is amazing. He can do that much without cursed energy. Maybe he's similar to Zenin. Scene shift from the ground to the school on a clock at about the 4:36. Scene shift to energetic Yuji, who is saying, it's late. I'm leaving early since I have matters to attend to coach. I like this ha. The camera shows the Fushiguro. The Yuji passes from front of him, and he feels the cursed object with many eyes, the dark red-black identity. The breath of the cursed object. Before the Fushiguro stops Yuji, he passed by, and then the camera shifts to Yuji, how is running in hurry. And from behind, the Fushiguro yells, hey, slow down. Isn't he too fast? From behind, to Gyus came in a frame and says, I heard that guy ran 50 meters in 3 seconds. Fushiguro face becomes shocked, but in funny way. Is he a person or a car? Scene changed to the Yuji, how is buying of flowers from the shop that the kid was trying to grab the flowers from his bouquet. Yuji looked that, and scene changed to hospital. Sugisawa Hospital. A room is shown with the number of 301. The grandpa yelling on Yuji. The grandpa saying, I told you not to come. Don't keep buying flowers. It's the same as usual. The flowers aren't for you, they are for the nurse. That's even more redundant, you fool. What happened to your club? Enjoy the club activities. Stop nagging, it was over at 5. I wouldn't have come to see you if I didn't have time. Okay, you will just have to listen to me, a man of leisure. I am not interested. Listen to me carefully. I have one last thing to tell you. About your parents. I told you I am not interested. Please don't act all cool before you die, okay? Men are supposed to die acting cool. Yuji moves to the tape and fill the jug and move to the window too and pull the flowers and going to keep them to be fresh for a long many days. Don't you understand, my damn grandson? Don't get angry all the time. Just be yourself. The pressure-free generation is ridiculous. Scene becomes silence for the second after the grandpa closes his eyes and window with pretty view. Yuji, yes, you are strong enough to save others. As far as you can go. If you can try to save them. It's okay to be confused. Don't worry about it if you don't get any gratitude. Anyway, try to save more people. You are going to die in front of a crowd of people. Don't be like me. And he said that. The grandpa become unconscious asleep and after silence the Yuji says, Grandpa. Scene change from room to nurse room. Nurse picks the call. Yes, what's wrong? Yuji wasn't saying anything, gasping in pain as he lost his grandpa after hearing his last words. The nurse on call saying, Hello Mr. Itadori. Are you there? Camera came out from the building to the environment and after a second Yuji says, Grandpa passed away. Grandpa body is shown the scene. Shift to the nurse taking care of the grandpa's body to the morgue and the flower is shown which he brought today. Yuji was packing the bag. Yuji zipped the bag. He signed the death certificate on the counter and all documentation. Well, that's all the documents I need. Okay, thank you for your care. Are you really okay? It's the first time I am experiencing a loss. So maybe it doesn't feel like it's real yet. But my grandpa's going to get mad at me for frowning so much. He'll just smile while I burn him up. Don't say it like that. And camera shift to the Fushiguro saying, Are you Yuji Itadori? And both the Yuji and nurse looked towards the Fushiguro whose face wasn't visible cause of dark. I am Fushiguro from Jujutsu High. I have something to tell you now. Well, I am in mourning. Sorry I don't have time. The cursed object on your hand is very dangerous. Please give it to me right away. The cursed object. This one. Fushiguro shows the image of that object. Yuji says, "Oh, that one, I picked it up." Fushiguro face becomes nervous. "I don't care. But my seniors are very interested." "Why is that dangerous?" "The number of unidentified deaths and missing persons in Japan exceeds 10,000 annually. Most of them were caused by the curse." Curse. Believe it or not, this is the truth. It'll go on. A giant blood clot appears on the screen. Resentment gathers easily in schools and hospitals. Pain, regret, shame. Humanity's negative emotions are the source of the curse. That's why many schools keep secret exorcism curses. The one you got is also one of them. Yuji raise hand and ask the Fushiguro about that. "Since it's an exorcism, isn't it a good thing?" Fushiguro says, "Let me finish." A centipede is shown on the spider web. By keeping the evil cursed object, one can keep away other curses. It's highly poisonous. Demon exorcism is nothing but a vice. It's seal loosened year by year. Now it's bait to invoke the curse and make it grow. The one you've got is classified as a super hazardous material. Hand it over before someone dies. I told you that I don't mind. Go and see my seniors. Yuji gave the box to the Fushiguro. It's empty. All I am tracking is the rubbish attached to the box. After the Yuji gave that box to Fushiguro, he was just being to left the room. The Fushiguro stops Yuji and asks him, "Where's the thing inside?" Yuji to Fushiguro, "I told you it's with my senior." Fushiguro is getting now worried about that thing. What happened? Yes, they said they were going to reveal the symbol at school tonight. What? Is something serious going on? It's not just that. They are going to die. Scene shift to the city from the hospital. A camera shift to school where Setsuko, Shasuke and Takeshi is shown in a classroom where the lights are off and with a candle. Both are unwrapping the thing which is inside the box. And Shasuke is opening the label and Takeshi is watching all the things. "I can't take it off. Do we really have to sneak in here to do this? Turn on the lights. No, don't ruin the mood." Feeling stimulation is the essence of the occult club. "Don't worry, nothing will happen. I took it down." After she unwrapped all the cloth, the protection around the finger was shown on the screen. Human finger. A real finger. After they recognized that the candle, which was the only light in the room, extinguished and the darkness covers all the place. After they say this is. A thuds occur and the finger fall on the table from her hand. And then she grabbed the finger with tense expression. What happened? After a second, a monster appears from the ceiling and it have many eyes, and scene camera shift to the Yuji and Fushiguro. Both are running to get there where the Shasuke and Takeshi was. Was it easy to reveal the symbols? A man without cursed energy can't do it. Normally it is. Move to the right. The content is too strong this time. The seal is too old, it's just an old paper now. But I still can't imagine what you said about the curse. Where are they? 4th floor. Both running, but something stops them. They both saw energy from the 4th floor coming out. Yuji says, "What's with the pressure?" Fushiguro overpassed Yuji and came forward and was just before he was going to climb the gate. "You stay here." Yuji from behind says, "I am coming too, it's dangerous, right? Even though I just met them. They're my friends, so I can't just leave it alone." Fushiguro didn't listen to Yuji and order him to stay here. A broken door is shown inside the school. Occult Phenomenon Research Club. What time is it? Shasuke was hiding in a fear. Her hands are covering her mouth, trying to do not make any noise, which can creating a problem to her. A monster is shown moving towards somewhere, and Shasuke was hiding aside from the pillar. The R hand points to 11. What's wrong with that monster? A monster passes from there. A man voice come, and he says her name. Shasuke. Iguchi, thank goodness, where have you been? But later a second that reveals that is now under the control of the monster. The monster is eating Iguchi's head, and Shasuke was afraid looking all that. Help me. A monster from behind surprised her and grabbed her. What time is it? After that, camera switched to Fushiguro running through the stairs. The curse has been activated. The breath is still strong. He opens the door and found the monster and make the sign to call the spirit. Don't get in the way. Divine dogs. The spirit appears growling a black and white. Monster looks. Go ahead and eat it. Camera switched to Yuji, who was standing on a road and talking to himself. Can I just listen to him and wait here? What am I afraid of? They are going to die. Yes, the breath of death is approaching. Fushiguro is shown on screen. I am afraid of death. The building scene, the power energy coming out from building. Am I scared? I don't even feel it at all. Yuji recalls all things from past. I cried not because I was scared, but because I am lonely. Grandpa's death and the death that might happen in front of me now. What's the difference? The grandpa's last words. You are strong enough to save others. Scene shift to Fushiguro. He was fighting with monster running towards him. The number of curses has increased, it's very close. The monster was swallow the Shaski. Fushiguro says, found it. Camera shift to Yuji, ready that didn't obey the order and climb over the gate. He's bad-tempered and stubborn. No one will come to see him except me. He said, don't be like me. He was right. Camera shift to Fushiguro and monster. Fushiguro, looking that monster is absorbing the Shaski, and it too big in size. Are you trying to swallow humans and cursed objects together? It's too late. Yuji jumped from the building to inside, breaking the glass of the window and kicked the monster. Itadori. I think Grandpa's death is correct. But... And then he punched the monster and grabbed the Shaski and pulled out her from the monster mouth. The death here. It's incorrect. After he rescued her and Iguchi the monster look at him. Is that a curse? It's different from what I thought. Fushiguro finished the monster again to Yuji to ask. From behind the both spirit are eating the monster flesh and the blood also messed up all around. I was going to ask you why you are here, but you did a good job. Why are you so self-important? What are those creatures eating the curse hungrily? It's my Shikigami. Can you see it? Normally people can't see a curse. Only when you are on your deathbed or in this particular situation. Oh really? I have never seen a ghost before. Aren't you scared? I was really scared. But you know humans will really die. What? So I should at least let the person I know get the right death. Well, I don't get it either. The Yuji lifted the Shaski in his arms. In that moment, a finger slipped from her pocket. But before it could hit the ground, the Yuji grabbed it. Oh my, is this it? Yes, a special grade cursed the finger of Ryomen Sukuna. It's a miracle she didn't get eaten together with it. Why would it eat this? Is it delicious? What nonsense. It is to level up your curse power. It's dangerous, so give it to me. Okay. Another monster appears from the ceiling of the school, and before the Yuji gave that finger to Fushiguro, also the dogs came in alert. He pushed him. Run! After the blast, Yuji saw the monster is grabbed there. Fushiguro knew. What? Fushiguro broke free from the monster's grip. But before he could react, the monster slammed him into the wall with full force. A sharp wave of power blinked from outside the building. Fushiguro was thrown out crashing onto the ground. The monster charged after him through the broken wall. Fushiguro slowly got up, his body aching. Just before forming a hand sign, he said, I can't think anymore. Yuji came in between and jumped on monster. Fushiguro says, Itadori, you should take them and run. Aren't you in danger too? Yuji for the monster without any powers. He dodged and blocked, trying to survive. His body was hurt, but he kept standing. He fought not to win, but to stay alive. A curse can only be exterminated by a curse you can't defeat it. It's not the time to say such things. You will die at this rate. I would feel terrible if I left you now. And there is a troublesome. As the blood splashes all over. Pain and Yuji Grandpass is shown. Save others. Curse on me too. The monster hit Yuji and threw him into the air. For a second, the finger floated beside him, now falling down. The monster grabbed Yuji midair. Yuji kicked the monster back. He caught the finger with his mouth, and he was about to swallow it. Fushiguro yells on Yuji and saying, "Stupid, give it to me. You will be swallowed too." The monster was now trying to force Yuji to swallow the finger. Yuji struggled, holding the finger in his mouth. He pressed his legs against the monster's mouth, keeping it open. The tension grew. With the finger still in his mouth, Yuji said, "Why would it eat this? Is it delicious?" "What nonsense. It is to level up your curse power." Yuji spat the finger into the air. His eyes locked onto it as it spun a ball. Then, without hesitation, he threw his head back and swallowed it whole. Isn't that the way to save everyone? Can't I have a curse? Stop. No. Fushiguro is worried now. Ryomen Sukuna's finger is a special grade curse. It is a poisonous thing, so he will die. But what if, as soon as Yuji swallowed the finger, Sukuna awoke inside him? In a flash, Sukuna surged forward. With one swift motion, he crushed the monster, slamming it to the floor. The monster's hand was frozen in the air, its fingers twitching. A dark tattoo appeared on Sukuna's face and body, marking his return. Fushiguro stared, his eyes wide in disbelief. Sukuna smirked and said. The third eye on Sukuna's forehead became visible. He began laughing uncontrollably, his laughter echoing with madness. His sharp nails gleamed as he raised his hand, the airy smile never fading. Sukuna ripped the jacket apart with a single motion. Fushiguro watching all this. The moonlight is supposed to be felt. Oh no, the worst possible what if has happened. The special grade curse is parasitic on him. The flesh of the curse is too weak. They stand on the railing and with wide hands open. Where are the humans and the women? This era is really nice. Women and children walk around like mangoes. It's wonderful. We can go on killing. What? Sukuna was about to speak when Yuji grabbed his own throat, forcing Sukuna down. With a fierce grip, Yuji brought Sukuna to the ground and said, "What are you doing with someone else's body? Give it back. Why are you moving? This is my body." He's suppressing me. Fushiguro come in frame and Sukuna looks towards Fushiguro and saying, "Don't move. You are not human anymore." What? According to the sorcery law Yuji Itadori, as a cursed spirit you will be exorcised. And with that, episode 1 comes to a close.